I recently just took on one of the hardest challenges I've ever done on this channel, which was to stream for 10 hours straight. Now, I did this with the new release of Fortnite's season chapter 6, season 1, Hunters. Now, like I said, this is one of the hardest challenges, so let's get into an hour by hour breakdown in this video. Alright, so here we are. We're going to start off with hour number 1. Now, hour number 1 started off pretty good, and I was feeling light. I was ready for the stream, and by the time we got to the end of it, it was actually about to be the start of the live event, because for most of this hour, I just played Fortnite. And I actually discovered a pretty weird glitch that would make the sky go from light to dark. So, yeah, here's that clip. Like, dark, light. So, yeah, not much to say about this hour. We kind of just chilled out and played some Fortnite. Now, hour 2 started off with the live event, and I gotta say, that was one of probably the best live events I've ever seen in Fortnite. I mean, the way that they did those animations was just insane. And it actually ended with me thinking that the servers were down, so I spent a good 20 minutes just looking at leaks and stuff on Twitter when the servers were up, and I could have been playing that whole time. But luckily I figured that out by the end of hour 2, going into hour number 3. Now, hour 3 is where things kind of got interesting, because I decided to end the stream that I was currently doing and move over to a completely new stream, because I've seen a lot of other content creators do it, and I decided to do it myself so that way I wouldn't have one 10-hour stream. So yeah, we are now going into hour number 3. Now, hour number 3 was, again, pretty chill. I mostly just played Fortnite the whole time because the servers were still up. But at this point, they had finally announced that they were going to do an encore event at about 8 p.m. Eastern, which is 7 o'clock my time. So I put a timer underneath my face cam and started just ripping games out until the live event was starting, which leads us into hour 4. Now, once again, hour 4, there was nothing really exciting here, because the live event didn't start for another 2 hours at this point, and I was still just sitting here playing games and talking about how excited I was for the new season. So yeah, hour 4 really wasn't that eventful. So now we're gonna go into hour number 5. Now, hour number 5 was honestly kind of boring. I was starting to get bored of just playing Fortnite. I even swapped over to rank reload for a while because I was trying to get champion before the end of the season. But ultimately, the elite players kind of dominated. Yeah, so I decided to just start playing random creative maps. And I tried to play the Juice World map that they created, but it was so laggy, and I had to restart Fortnite to even get in. But once I got in, it was so laggy to the point where I couldn't even play it, so I just straight up left. And after that, I pretty much just played random creative maps until the next live event opened. So with that leads us into hour number 6. So by the time I got to hour 6, I was starting to feel a little bit tired. I'd been streaming for 6 hours already, and it was kind of hitting me. So I decided to watch the live event to hope that would lift my spirits, and it kind of did. But after that live event, they finally announced that their official downtime would be starting at 10 p.m. Eastern, and matchmaking would be disabled 30 minutes before. So that is about 9 o'clock my time, which means 8:30 was when matchmaking was going to be disabled. So I decided to play another creative playlist, which was a zombie fight map, whatever, and it was actually pretty fun. So that kind of lifted me up a little bit. But besides that, there wasn't much else to do on Fortnite until downtime hit, which we're going to get to that in hour 7. Now here we are in hour 7. So by the time I got to this hour, I was already feeling really tired, and I had just been playing creative playlists like Prop Hunt and that zombie map like I explained, which it was honestly pretty fun, that map, because it was a way to still play a shooting part of Fortnite without it being Battle Royale or some form of it. So I played this map for a while, and then I decided to swap over to a Home Alone themed Prop Hunt, and it was actually kind of fun because I hadn't played Prop Hunt in a while, and this was a really well made map. So after that, downtime officially started, and that leads us into hour number 8. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. In this hour, I had just been looking up leaks and stuff on Twitter through a bunch of different accounts, and I was actually really tired and wanting to go to bed. But I was hoping, since downtime had started decently earlier than normal, that maybe the servers would be back up by like 3 a.m. and I'd be able to go to bed. Turns out Fortnite had just announced on their Fortnite status website that they were expecting downtime to be 8 hours long, which by the time they started downtime, that would have put me at staying up until 5 in the morning, and I did not want to do that. So what I did instead was end the stream, and the total time for that stream was 6 hours, 19 minutes, and 25 seconds. So I ended that stream and decided I needed to tell you guys that I failed. So I uploaded that video called I Failed, even though I was super tired. So I uploaded that video, but at the end of it, I stated that I'd be waking up at 5 a.m. the next morning and getting right back on stream to get my first reaction and everything to the season. So let's head into hour number 9. So for hour number 9, I figured I should start this one off with a little bit of truth. Between the 3 streams, the hour time totaled up to 9 hours, but if you include the minutes and the seconds, it really comes out to like 9 hours and 50 something minutes and 50 something seconds. So it's easier just to round up and say 10 because 1, it's easier, and 2, clickbait. But with that out of the way, let's get into the final-ish hour 9. Now, I decided to wake up at about 5:20 in the morning to give, the initial rush of players getting into the lobby out the way, so that way I could just get in, do the stream, and maybe go take a nap. But what ended up happening was I got up at 5:20 in the morning, and the update took like 2 hours because I couldn't get in the game until 7:10 that morning. So it took about an hour and 50 minutes of me just sitting in my bed scrolling through TikTok. Yeah, what the world has come to. But I decided to not let that stop me, and I still did an hour-long stream at 7:10 in the morning, which in hindsight wasn't the best idea because not a lot of people are up at 7:10 in the morning on a Sunday, especially after Thanksgiving. But I still did it, and it was a pretty fun stream. Even though I was tired, the hype from all the new stuff in the season was really pulling me through, and yeah, I got to pretty much react and have an interaction with everything new in the season. So yeah, and then after that, I ended the stream, and that was it. That was me streaming for 10 hours straight, and it was honestly really hard. By the end of it, my ass was actually hurting, and I was really tired, and I didn't sleep for the rest of that day. I didn't take a nap at all. I ended up just sleeping that night, but the next day, the Monday, I took a nap as soon as I got home from school. So in hindsight, either way, I was losing sleep, whether I stayed up till 5 a.m. or woke up at 5 a.m. But anyway, that is going to be it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to go see the full streams and watch about 9 hours and 50 minutes worth of me doing a live stream, then you can go to my channel page and click the live section, and it'll show you the 3 live streams that this takes place across. This was honestly a really hard challenge, like I said, so be sure to hit that like button and the subscribe button and the notification bell, so that way you get notified when I do another live stream. It's probably not going to be a 10-hour one again, or upload a video, because I do upload some pretty banger videos if I say so myself. Also, I will be uploading a video when Fortnite OG comes out. I'm not planning on doing a Chapter 6 video until after that. So yeah, the next video I upload will probably be me reacting to Fortnite OG, because I looked at the Battle Pass and that thing looks sick and I'm ready to buy it now. But anyways, that's going to be it for this video. So I'll see y'all in the next one. Deuces.